nothing but a rain, but it don't count. Talking that they want to where we in the city, they don't want problems. Niggas say they gon' rob us, we coming for weapon. I shoot a bullet when I pull it, how you catch a bullet like an elephant? Shooting up in the things, the lion on my loud as the thing I got it, and you can be a science scientist. I mean, you're not saying that you ain't even looking like you a farm. Bro, trying to do it for Twitter when they used to do it for viral. I'm the man of the hour, I'm in the with the airtime. Rolls Royce rain, put the Venice stars like she in the air. I'm talking about my hairline, I laugh about it, I be feeling it. So we can both make it, they be making millions, I be making billions. I just counted up a $250,000. QM, that's a $250,000. They don't want to see Jay drop 6 fly, probably when he go to Philly. Funny money, yeah, I know it's silly, but yo, feel me when I pull up and I got a ball for. I probably she don't know it's litty, mother. I'm in the legend, I'm on in the city again. I'm in the topic and litty again. All of my brothers is out here gonna be litty again. All of the boys on college is gonna be litty again. They don't wanna see the smoke on there. They don't wanna see the rain. They don't wanna see the Billy sound like she's walking out of space. Litty again, that night we litty again. Litty again, that night we litty again. All of my niggas ride these hands, I know that they I see your like a lamb. I make a lot of lamb. I'm out of beauty to stand. I took a lucky slider. I'm on my team in Uganda. All of these songs they love.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to West Deptford High School as we celebrate our Youth Appreciation Night as your West Deptford Eagles take on the Fighting Irish of Camden Catholic. We are excited to present a new special event. Our youth cheerleading organization have prepared a special routine for tonight's game. They're going to start getting themselves ready down on the track. And in just a minute, we will have that special performance for everyone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as they finish their final preparations here, let's hear it for our youth cheerleading organization.
Yeah, it's going down, down.
Let's hear it for our West Temple Youth Cheerleading Organization and our high school cheerleading squad. All of our cheerleaders are going to get set for a picture out there on the field. While they're doing that, at this time, can I have all youth football players and coaches to the Eagle? All youth football players and coaches to the Eagle. We're going to introduce you in just about 7 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they're already out there on the field, but we want to recognize each of our youth cheerleading programs. First, let's hear it for our freshman cheerleaders and their coaches. Vilari. Next, how about our sophomore cheerleaders and their coaches? Our junior cheerleaders and their coaches. And finally, our senior cheerleaders and their coaches. Thank you to all of you for that phenomenal cheer and dance routine to get us started. We're getting our last youth football squad set up there by the Eagle, and we'll bring them onto the field in just a few minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for coming out to Youth Appreciation Night. We've got our marching band, color guard, and cheerleaders out on the field, and it is now time to welcome our youth football programs. Let's hear it first, introducing our Pee Wee football players and coaches. Next, proudly presenting our freshman football players and their coaches. They are followed by our sophomore football players and their coaches. Next, we bring out our junior football players and their coaches. And finally, let's hear it for our senior football players and their coaches. Thank you to all of our youth football and cheer participants, their coaches, and their parents for all of your hard work, dedication, and commitment. Thank you for coming out tonight, and best of luck to all of you as you complete your season. How about one more round of applause for all of our youth cheerleading and football teams.
Testing. All right, welcome West Deptford sports fans to the second game for our West Deptford Eagles. Second home game also. Tonight we're going to be hosting the Fighting Irish of Camden Catholic. Both teams looking for their first win of the season. Camden Catholic got beat up pretty good by Timber Creek last week, 56-0. And our hometown Eagles now entering the field. Had a hard-fought loss against the next-door rival Woodbury, the Thundering Herd, 14-7 loss. Looking to get back into the win column here. Coach Morrell said great week of practice and is confident that the team is on each play. They're just very close, is the way he described their play after film sessions last week. A little bit of cleaning up to do. Occasional mistakes by one individual on various plays has been the difference, he thinks, at this point, and that they're very close right now from cleaning that up and as he says, getting good. So for Camden Catholic coming in, this is going to be the first ever matchup between the Irish and the Eagles. With the West Jersey Football League and their realignment, of course, the matchups are switching from year to year based upon the success of the previous season. And this will be their first ever meeting, so it's going to be an interesting matchup. Irish are coached by Dwayne Savage. Now, Dwayne Savage made a name for himself at Camden High School, career record of 71 wins and 31 losses. And this is his first season coming into Camden Catholic. Camden Catholic is young, and that's an understatement. They've got 4 seniors in the program right now, so they're going to be playing a lot of younger players. Coach apparently doesn't like the word rebuild, but that's how it would traditionally be classified. New coach, young team, all right, guys trying to make a name for themselves. So for West Deptford, it's going to be a pivotal game for them to come out a little bit more experienced and a little bit more established in regards to their system, come out here and get their first win of the season. For Camden Catholic, they're going to be quarterbacked tonight by sophomore Mike Moritz. And their top wide receiver, player to look out for, is going to be Andrew Crawford. Again, he gave up a lot of points last week to Timber Creek, so defensively had some struggles. Of course, for West Deptford, you got a similar backfield. The one good thing about last week, looks like they came back healthy. You got Baglava, of course, going to be starting at quarterback with Swetansky, number 6, Alex, at the fullback position. And you're still going to have Davis in the backfield. And also Lawrence Howard will be back with number 1 in that wing position. So for West Deptford last week, struggled moving the ball on the ground. Woodbury, if you guys watched the game, had about 10 in the box throughout and made it difficult. Coach Morrell's approach for this season is definitely to try to grind and win. He's trying to possess the ball, stay ahead, not getting deep down, third down situations. And they struggled to do that last week. In the air, they only had 5 pass attempts. Baglava was 1 for 5. Receivers struggled to get open a little bit, and without them being able to get the passing game going, it didn't bode well for the running game either. So West Deptford trying to get something on track here. So now we're going to take a break here as our award-winning marching band is going to perform the national anthem.
Nick Brandemarty represents everything that our great town has to offer, and we continue to mourn his loss. Tonight, we take a moment to remember Nick, his legacy, as well as the 2,977 lives lost in those attacks, as well as all of those first responders who assisted after the attacks and military personnel that fought and continue to fight for our great country. Please, we offer a moment of silence. Thank you very much. Now, please rise as our award-winning 10-time Tournament of Band champion, West Deptford High School Marching Band, presents the national anthem. This is a West Jersey Football League contest, and in the interest of good sportsmanship, proper conduct will be observed.
Beautiful night here at West Deptford. A lot of energy and buzz both in the classroom and out on the fields this week as the fall sports are getting started. Always a great environment in a high school this time of year. There's always a sense of optimism and a lot of the students coming in with some excitement, clean slate, ready to have a good year. And for tonight, just a beautiful September night for a home football game. So for West Deptford, of course, looks like they're going to return to start this game. Back for West Deptford, you've got number 5, Tyrone Oden. You also got number 27, John Jones, sent back deep for West Deptford. One of the goals for West Deptford, of course, is to get Tyrone Oden moving here. He's the fastest player on the team, so looking to get his ball, get the ball in his hands. I'll get it right here in space. On solo tonight, Coach Dixon's is not here, so we're going to be going by myself, so we'll be missing the commentary and, of course, the expertise and insight of Coach Dixon.
West Deptford will be receiving the opening kickoff.
So for Camden Catholic, kicking off is going to be number 52, sophomore Matthew Killich. And again, that's going to be a common theme for tonight. It's rare that you're going to see a team as young as Camden Catholic coming in with 4 seniors and 2 juniors. Even looking at the field, you can see a noticeable difference in size. All right, we're set to kick off here at West Deptford. Matthew Killich, left foot kick. Caught by Oden, waiting for the wedge to set up the middle. He's got some space, cuts back out to his right. He's got open field ahead of him. Oden's going to score. Touchdown, Eagles, on the opening kickoff. Great job by the West Deptford return team. Oden almost went untouched. Very patient there, allowed the wedge to set up, found his space, and off he went. So for West Deptford, starting the game this week on offense, last week on defense, wanted to sort of get the nerves out on the defensive side of the field. This time starting on the offensive end, and don't waste any time. Oden, as we said, got to get him the ball here, out in space, breaks off a touchdown. Brady Clark now on for the extra point. Got Baglivo on the hold. All right, we got a flag on the play. Got Luke Laxton on the snap. So it looks like Camden Catholic may jump there. West Deptford getting the right personnel on the field. Have a little bit of confusion there. All right, now we're getting the personnel squared away here. So now take 2, Clark on for the extra point. High snap, handled well by Baglivo, and the kick is good. So West Deptford last week, special teams was a strength for West Deptford. Brady Clark especially had a couple great punts that landed inside the 10. And in the fourth quarter, West Deptford really, they grinded the game out, found themselves only down 1 touchdown. Had 2 great chances to block punts. In fact, they got a hand on one, and the other one looked like, looked like it maybe hit somebody in the helmet. Both balls bounced Woodbury's way. On clean blocks there, West Deptford would have had a chance there to either collect it into the end zone or gain possession and look to score going in close. So great effort by the special teams to start out. West Deptford starts the game 7-0. Great crowd here tonight. We've got Youth Football Appreciation Night. So we've got all of the cheerleaders and football players that participate in the youth program here. Cheerleaders did a great job, coordinated with both the high school teams and, of course, the younger girls out there, and did a great job. Very well coordinated, and of course we always honor the youth football teams. Great feeling of community here on this Friday night. So here we're missing an important element of the game right now, and it's the football. There we go. So Clark's got the football. Going to need that. Set the return here for Camden Catholic is going to be number 12, Azir Pagan. He's a freshman. Of course, Brady Clark set the kickoff for West Deptford. Clark to set the kickoff.
Clark back in the kickoff.
Deep kick into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback here. So Camden Catholic's going to start on their own 20-yard line. So West Deptford defensively, anchored by a couple seniors. You've got number 63, Jabril Barksdale, on the line. Coaches think that he's got a shot at being an all-South Jersey type of player for West Deptford. Also anchored in the middle by Ramir Vaughn. West Deptford's very strong right in the middle of the field there, with Alex Watansky backing up at linebacker, an experienced linebacker, not afraid of contact, a guy who really likes to hit. And first-year starter number 2, Zach Google, at the other position. So for West Deptford today, last week Woodbury had some success in the air, was able to get over the top a few times, so something that they want to look to correct here. So Moritz under center here for Camden Catholic. Drops the snap, recovered by West Deptford. So just a brutal start for the Irish here. Recovered on the play by number 6, Alex Watansky. Forced the fumble last week, recovers the fumble this week, and West Deptford's going to take over on the Camden Catholic 19-yard line. So for Camden Catholic, you got a young team. You took a bad loss last week, trying to improve upon your situation. Coach said that they have a young, inexperienced offensive line looking to get better and improve each week, and not a good start. So a misstep exchange between the center and quarterback gives West Deptford the football on the 19-yard line. So first offensive play, Baglabo under center. Davis in motion, takes the handoff, coming around the right side. He's got blockers in front of him. Tripped up on the play by number 6 of Camden Catholic, Andrew Crawford, senior. And a nice gain there for Davis, tackled at about the 11-yard line. Davis had a successful week last against Woodbury. He had 6 carries for 54 yards, so he had about a 9-yard carry average last week. So again, that was his first varsity start, and he had an impressive debut. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 here for West Deptford. Baglabo again under center. Hands off to Howard this time. Breaks the tackle up the middle, down to about the 5-yard line. Eventually tripped up at about the 3. So Lawrence Howard plunges forward down to the Camden Catholic 4-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Eagles. It's good to see Howard getting some positive yardage here. Had some tough sledding last week against Woodbury. 5 carries for 0 yards. Really bottled him up last week on the outside. All right, so 1st and goal here from the 4-yard line. Baglabo under center, Swatansky at fullback. Davis in motion. Hand off the fumble exchange. This might be, let's see, it looked like Camden Catholic was on top of it. Actually, it's going to be recovered here by West Deptford. So look, it was a fumble exchange between Baglabo and Swatansky ends up on top of it. Going to be a loss of about 2 yards on the play, though. Second and goal from the 6. 11:33, clock moving here in the first quarter. Luke Laxton out wide for West Deptford. Baglabo takes the snap. Hands off to Howard, looking to get outside, cuts back in. Brought down at about the 2-yard line.
Lawrence Howard again brings us down near the goal line.
It's going to bring up 3rd and goal here for West Effort. And appears to be about the 1-yard line.
Ball spotted only 1. 3rd down and goal, West Effort.
Irish, of course, with the traditional green and white, the silver helmets this year. West Effort going with the all black at home. All right, Baglivo takes the snap, hands off to Switansky, cuts back up the middle, waiting for the call. Touchdown, Eagles! Alex Switansky, his first touchdown of the year, gives West Deptford the 13-0 lead. Good job by the offensive line. You can see the surge and the push there. You see Switansky running off the field. We got a great crowd here tonight. Coach Morrell giving him a pat on the helmet as it comes off. All right, so West Deptford, that offset formation. Bag's going to take it. Cuts back inside. 2-point conversion is good. West Deptford takes the 15-0 lead. So again, good read there by Baglivo. Saw they had numbers, is able to cut it backside and get across the goal line. So a great start here for West Deptford tonight. And of course, the army of cheerleaders we have here tonight are happy to see it. Coach Morrell, of course, wearing his bucket hat. Talking to Ramir Vaughn on the sidelines. And again, the cheerleaders, the youth are here tonight. It's always good to see the upperclassmen guiding and directing the young kids. It's always a fun night here. And of course, if you see the crowd, all the parents are there. They got the cameras out taking pictures. Not doing push-ups tonight after the made touchdowns, though, so it's probably a good call here. All right, so Brady Clark set the kick off. We're about 6 minutes into the game here, and West Deptford's already taken a commanding 15-0 lead. And that's what you want to do. You're playing a younger team. You don't want to give them any hope, right? You want to jump out early, try to demoralize them, and then control the clock and manage the game. So Clark here set the kickoff. Deep kick back into the end zone again for another touchback. So well done there by Brady Clark again. Now we mentioned a couple times last week, Brady Clark is a top-notch kicker, arguably the best kicker in the area. Demonstrated that last week with both on the kicks and on the punts. Princeton bound, also excellent in the classroom. Captain of the team. Coach Morrell can't say enough about his work ethic in the weight room. So again, good start both by the special teams. Well-rounded complementary football. Defense gets the turnover. Offense makes them pay for it. And the defense, of course, the special teams getting a kickoff return for a touchdown. All right, so Camden Catholic now in shotgun. Quick pitch forward. Brought down from behind. Jabril Barksdale. Number 12, Azir Pagan, a freshman on the carry. Gain of about maybe a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Good pursuit there by Jabril Barksdale. See Tyron Oden there waiting for the defensive call. All right, so looking at 2nd down and 9 here for the Irish. Ritz back in shotgun. 2 out wide to the right. Takes the snap. Pressure's on. Sacked on the play. The combination there, but it looked like number 52, Andrew Ty, was there first. Ramir Vaughn also there had to help with the cleanup, so it's going to be a 5-yard loss for the Irish, 3rd down and 14. So again, defense playing big so far. Got the Irish now on a 3rd and long. Number 7, Mike Moritz at quarterback. Shotgun, takes the snap, looking to his right, forced out again. Let's go of it, caught by number 33, but well short of the first down. That's going to be Daniel Leahy, another freshman on the catch there, tackled at about the 22-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Irish. Good job there by West Deptford, keeping everything in front. So it's going to be 4th down and 8 here for Camden Catholic, and Tyrone Oden will get set to return for West Deptford. It looks like Moritz is also going to be the punter for the Irish. High snap, gets the punt off. Short punt lands at about the 40, but takes the Irish bounce. It's going to be down at about the West Deptford 49-yard line. Yeah, Oden just needs to get away from that. So it's going to be 1st and 10 West Deptford on their own 49-yard line. That's 6:53 left here in the first quarter, and West Deptford all over the Irish to start. Everything so far going West Deptford's way. All right, so Baglivo breaks the huddle here. 6:58 left, 15-0 West Deptford here in the first quarter. Bags takes the snap, hands off to Davis, cuts back inside, barrels over a tackler, drags him down to the Camden Catholic 42-yard line. Good hard running there by Davis, going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like it's going to be about a yard short, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 1. David Davis, a senior, coming in at 6'2", 245. It's a big kid coming at you in the secondary. Coach Morrell had said prior to the season, wanted to emphasize to him to not just avoid contact, use your size and run through. And Coach Morrell says that his progress has been phenomenal throughout the season so far. Each week getting in better shape, getting the offense down a little bit more. So they're looking to lean on him a little bit this year, despite his inexperience. All right, so Baglivo now. Shotgun, Swetansky set to his left. Howard in motion. Bags looking to his left, he lets go of it. Slightly overthrown. On a fade route out wide to Laxton. Not a bad idea on 2nd and short. Trying to go over the top on it. And again, for West Deptford this season, they're going to have to improve the passing game. They're going to have to get a little bit more of a rhythm in order to have success because they're going to need the balance. All right, 3rd down and 1. Baglivo under center this time. Davis in motion. Hand up this time to Swetansky, cuts back in, keeps his feet moving, breaks a couple tackles. He's still on his feet, out past the 30, and eventually brought down at the Camden Catholic 24-yard line. Good running there by Alex Swetansky. Looked like he may have been bottled up initially in the backfield, but he was able to just a little bit of a cut to his right and avoid the tacklers and kept the feet moving. Good running there, gets West Deptford the first down on the Camden Catholic 24-yard line. Amir Vaughn, of course, the center for West Deptford. Bringing a lot of experience to that line. Sean Kennedy to his left at guard. Greg Honeycutt left tackle. Howard now out wide, got a blocker in front, cuts back inside, dodges another tackle, eventually brought down at about the 15-yard line, tackled by Andrew Crawford. But again, good gain there for West Deptford on first down. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 1 again. So unlike last week, West Deptford struggled to get out wide against the speedy defense of Woodbury. They've had great success so far here against the Irish. It's been a team effort. All right, Baglivo under center. Takes the handoff, cutting it out to his left. He's like a design run. Breaks the tackle out past the 10, still on his feet, down to the Camden Catholic 5-yard line. So first down, Eagles. Again, good patient running by the West Deptford backs. This time, of course, quarterback Baglivo. Looks like he had a little stinger on his elbow. Hopefully he's okay. And Baglivo is a tough kid, true gamer here for West Deptford. You can see the C on his jersey. So it's going to be first and goal from the 6-yard line for the Eagles. Again, moving the ball at will here against the Irish. Baglivo under center. There's the snap. Looks like he lost the snap this time. A lot of confusion on the field. Camden Catholic's holding the ball, waiting for a signal here from the referee. He's still running down the field. The sideline is going crazy, telling him to keep going, but the referees have called the play dead. They've got a little bit of a gathering here, trying to sort out what happened. But it looks like West Deptford did fumble the football on that play. It's recovered by Camden Catholic. So again, that's the second time this game there was a fumbled exchange here between the quarterback and running back, and now it's going to give Camden Catholic a little bit of life here. First break that they've caught so far this game. It's going to be first and 10 for the Irish on their own 5-yard line. So again, for Camden Catholic, again, I've mentioned this before, but a really young team. I mean, a JV age team. It doesn't mean that they're JV quality necessarily, but when you're coming in this young, you're going to take some lumps and you're going to have to continue to try to work towards the future. But for West Deptford, of course, the job is very simple: win the game. So Moritz takes the snap, cuts out wide to the right, pushed out of bounds eventually. Short gain on the play. It's going to be second down and looks like 7 here for the Irish. It'll be the best gain they've had so far. Actually, it's a 4-yard gain, second down and 6. So Moritz again in shotgun. Roberto Burgess to his left. Moritz has the ball. He's going to pitch it out to Burgess. Contained, cuts back inside. He met immediately by Jabril Barksdale. Again on the pursuit. What looked like could be a positive run is negated. Great hustle there by Barksdale, holding him to about a 1-yard gain. So it's going to bring up third down and 5 here for the Irish. Good job there by Barksdale. So Jabril, of course, 6'3", 260 pounds. So, great size on the interior line for West Deptford. Third down and about 5 here for the Irish. Takes the snap, looks immediately to his right, throws high, incomplete. Moritz looks a little disappointed there on that throw, but it's going to be 4th down, so the defense does its job. West Deptford's offense turns it over. Defense steps it up, forcing the turnover on downs, and West Deptford's going to maintain that great field position here. So again, the quarterback Moritz is also the punter. We're going to have Tyrone Oden set to return the kick. Hard to return the opening kickoff here for a touchdown, so he's got to be feeling good right now. First punt wasn't too far. Might want to move up just a little bit. Might have to fair catch it. It's that same level of distance here. Decent snap. West Deptford doesn't get the block. It's a wobbly punt going out of bounds at about the 41, 42-yard line. So all in all, not a bad gain there for Camden Catholic. There was a lot of pressure on them, but they were still able to take back about 30 yards of field with that punt. So West Deptford's most likely going to look to continue the ground game here, having tremendous success. First and 10, West Deptford on the Camden Catholic 39-yard line. 2:17 left here to play. So again, as you can see, we got a great crowd here tonight. Cheerleaders extending from about the 25 to the 30-yard line on both sides. All right, so Baggs ready to take the snap here. First and 10 Eagles with Tansky in the backfield. Hand off to Lawrence Howard, back inside. He's got some space out in front. Leaps over a tackler, breaks another tackle out to the Camden Catholic 20-yard line, brought down by number 6, Andrew Crawford. But again, great effort. We do have a late flag here. Most likely, I mean, number 62 here on Camden Catholic is pretty fired up. So it's most likely going to be a personal foul. We'll see who they have this against. But otherwise, a great gain by Lawrence Howard. He was able to leap a tackle and break a couple more out to the Camden Catholic 20-yard line for a gain of about 19 yards. So I'm just waiting for the signal here from the referees. Another long discussion. A lot of pointing. 53 of the Irish listening in there, trying to get some insight. All right, referee's about to make the call. He's actually picking the flag up. So for West Deptford, I'm not sure what happened on the near sideline there, but for West Deptford, the result of the play is a good one. It's going to be first and 10 West Deptford on the 20-yard line. And take that back. Looks like there was 2 flags. He's going to keep the first one and then pick up the second one. So we'll make sense of that. So unfortunately, the big gain by Howard is going to be negated by a 15-yard personal foul on the West Deptford sideline. Coach Morrell talking to the referees, trying to sort out what in the world happened there. Spot of the 15 yards will come from the result of the previous play, so it's still going to end up being a 5-yard gain here for West Deptford. So it'll be second down, and I got about 5 or 6 here for the Eagles. Howard in motion, inside handoff to Davis. That was the shoulders dragged down there by number 15 of Camden Catholic, Noah Madorno, at about the Camden Catholic 30-yard line. So gain of about 4 on the play is going to bring up third down and 1 for West Deptford. So again, with Davis, you watch him run. There's not a whole lot of fancy there. Finds the hole, hits it, takes the football, lowers the shoulders, and falls forward for good gains. So again, last week averaged 9 yards a carry. So third and 1 here for West Deptford. Camden Catholic 30-yard line, a minute and change left here in the first quarter. Baglivo hands off to Switansky. Met at the line of scrimmage, but breaks a tackle and moves forward out to the Camden Catholic 27-yard line. First down, Eagles. So for West Deptford tonight, not going down on first contact at all. A lot of yards after contact. Switansky there modeling it. First down, Eagles, 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. And again, West Deptford has just controlled this game so far on the ground, special teams, on defense, you name it. Laxton split out wide here. Switansky, fullback. Davis in motion. Inside handoff to Howard. They've had success with this today. Leaps over a tackler, cuts out to his left, still on his feet. Outruns another tackle, shimmies inside, still on his feet, out to the Camden Catholic 5-yard line. And we've got a late flag all the way down there. I'm going to guess a face mask just based off of where it was. I mean, Howard had him in a one-on-one situation. Looked like the defender trailing may have grabbed the face mask. You can see he's a little disappointed. He saw end zone in his eyes. He just didn't quite get there. We've got 0.2 of a second left here in the first quarter. Just waiting for the referees to give us an indication on the call. Yeah, they got a face mask against West Deptford. Maybe it was on Howard. Maybe he must have grabbed the tackler's face mask. Yeah, they're going backwards. All right, so now the clock will wind there, and that'll be the last play of the first quarter. And again, all West Deptford here. Game started with a kickoff return for a touchdown by Odin. An immediate turnover by Camden Catholic on its first play on a fumbled exchange from center that the West Deptford offense quickly converted into a touchdown. And a 2-point conversion by Baglivo gave West Deptford the 15-0 lead, and that's what's held so far. We'll start the second quarter in a moment with West Deptford. Going to be on, looks like the 10-yard line of Camden Catholic. So fall sports kicked off here yesterday. The girls soccer and boys soccer going against Collingswood in their opener. The girls at home won 6-1. A couple goals by J.C. Gazmundi and Lexi Yeager put one in. So they're going to have a really strong season, the girls soccer. So for West Deptford sports fans, keep an eye on them. They are true contenders for South Jersey and Colonial Conference Championship. On the boys' side, it's much the same. The boys, of course, another great season last year. Lost in the South Jersey Finals to one of the top teams in the state, Delran. Started their season yesterday at Collingswood and won 2-0. Good shutout. Collingswood's field's somewhat tough to play and pretty choppy. According to Coach McAndrew, lacked finish, but overall controlled the game. So they started their season with a 2-0 win. And our girls' tennis team started yesterday against Audubon and had a clean sweep, 5-0 against Audubon. And I believe our field hockey team, if I heard Mr. Seeley correctly, won 1-0 today. I'll double check that. That would be a fresh score I wasn't here for, so that would be a good win. Collingswood traditionally very good at field hockey. All right, so it's going to be first and goal here from the 10-yard line from West Deptford. Hand off to Howard, cutting back inside, trying to drag a tackler, 76, holding on. And he's down to about the 2-yard line, brought down by sophomore, the Asian Alexander. So for West Deptford, right out the gate here in the second quarter, solid, looks like a 7-yard gain. It's going to be second and goal now from the 3. So good gain there on first down for the Eagles. All right, second and goal from the 3. Baglivo under center, Switansky in the backfield. Howard in motion, takes the handoff, cuts back inside. Touchdown, Eagles! So West Deptford wasting no time here in the second quarter. Extends its lead 21-0. And for Howard, who struggled last week, and again, great defensive effort by Woodbury, 5 carries for 0 yards. He's just all over the field here for West Deptford. So now again, you got Laxton on the snap, Baglivo on the hold, and Brady Clark, of course, on the kick. They're going to set up for the extra point here. Great snap, and Clark's kick is good, giving West Deptford the 22-0 lead with 11:08 left here in the second quarter. Band playing Fly, Eagles Fly, already in mid-season form. Marching band this year is led by Adam Humanuk, senior. right, so again, getting an image, picture there of the Camden Catholic sideline, trying to keep the troops engaged here, down 22-0 early here in the second quarter. And again, when you're coaching a team this young, you always have to just emphasize whatever positives you can identify. And when you're giving up that much size, experience, and whatnot, it's incredibly difficult to compete against seniors when you're mostly out there with freshmen and sophomores. Got to find the small things, keep everybody engaged. So Clark here set to kick off. This will be his third kickoff of the game. First two were touchbacks. Camden Catholic's return team set deep, feet on the goal line basically. Decides to, touchback here for the Irish. So again, Clark 3 for 3 on touchbacks today. He's such a weapon here for West Deptford. And again, for the style of play that Coach Morrell's looking to do this year, really try to pound the ball, control the clock, maintain possession. Having a kicker like Clark is necessary. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Irish here on the 20-yard line. All right, so 11:08 left here in the second quarter. Camden Catholic has failed to get a first down yet here. Struggling to move the ball against the West Deptford defense. Bill Barksdale has been all over the field, along with Alex Witansky. So Moritz now under center. He's been in shotgun throughout the game. Takes the snap. Fumbles the handoff. We'll see if West Deptford's able to jump on it. Looks to me like they've got this. The players are indicating that's going to be Eagle ball. Looked like it was Barksdale who was on it. Actually, it's Ramir Vaughn here. Collects the football for West Deptford. So great job there by Ramir Vaughn. Him and the quarterback were competing for that. But again, another fumbled exchange between quarterback and running back by the Irish is going to give West Deptford the football on the Irish 15-yard line. So for the Irish, that was the first play I can recall that they actually went under center with it. Looked like a little bit more of a traditional running play, and backfires there with a fumble on the exchange. So for West Deptford, we'll see what Coach Morrell looks to do here. Got 11 minutes left here in the second quarter. Got Baglevo set up in shotgun. Let's see if they try to strike quickly here off the turnover. Hand off to Davis. He's got a wall of blockers in front of him. Turns his shoulders upfield. Still carrying the pile. Still on his feet. Moving forward. And it's a touchdown, Eagles. Incredible effort there by Davis. Carrying about 4 Fighting Irish across the goal line, giving West Deptford the 28-0 lead. Incredible run there by Davis. So David Davis, it's got to feel good for him here. First high school touchdown. 16-yard run. Well done there. So now Clark again on for the extra point. And Clark's kick is good. West Deptford now holds a 29-0 lead. So for Clark as the kicker, he's been on the field quite a bit so far here in the first half. Coach Jake Kabowski there, getting the special teams in order. He's got to be proud so far of his team's effort. Getting it done on the kickoff, kick return. Extra point all so far flawless. Tommy Jake Kabowski, of course, West Deptford Hall of Famer. Was a 3-sport athlete, played football, basketball, 1,000-point scorer, great baseball player. That's what he actually went on to play in college. Still coaching baseball here at West Deptford, working out with a lot of the youth kids in the off-season. You can see him there, still coaching guys up. again, great disposition and temperament to be a coach, Tommy Jacobowski. So again, working there with the line. Greg Honeycutt there, number 74, taking a breather, left tackle for West Deptford, great kid. And again, for West Deptford, the success they've had over the last 20 years or so, a lot of that success is a result of off-season work. Anybody who's in the building and sees the players. I mean, in the off-season, the Carpe Diem Club, something Coach Morrell started a few years ago, you'll see 35, 40 kids in the weight room before school, especially the kids that are playing multiple sports, so they can get their weight training in prior to their afternoon practice. And so Clark's kick again is a touchback. So for Clark again, another touchback, perfect tonight. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Irish at their own 20-yard line, finding themselves down 29-0 here in the second quarter.
We are selling 50-50 tickets down here in front of the booth. If you are looking for 50-50 tickets, that will be brought here.
So prior to the game, interviewing Coach Morrell, special teams, his emphasis with special teams where you are the difference in this game, control the field, execute with precision, and of course, as he demands all of his skill groups is to have fun and play together. And so far, they've really checked all those boxes tonight for in this game. All right, so Moritz now, quarterback for the Irish, shotgun. Left-handed quarterback takes the snap. Again, some more confusion. We got a flag here. And Moritz actually ran into the running back there, so I'm not sure what would have happened. But it's going to be a timeout here for Camden Catholic. Coach obviously didn't like the formation that was, or the lineup that was going on out there.
This weekend, the Lady Eagles will compete in the annual Gloucester County Girls Tennis Championships. Best of luck, Lady Eagles.
Again, always a challenge here for a young team like the Irish. You know, there's a lot to put together. You know, when you're coaching a young group like that, I mean, there's so much teaching that's involved, while at the same time, you know, having to be somewhat of a cheerleader because it can get demoralizing. And, you know, losing is never fun. Losing in football is even worse. There's a physical element of getting beaten up and demoralized in the process. So it's important for the coaching staff and all the coaches over there at Camden Catholic, you know, to build the morale while at the same time trying to coach them up and teach and try to find small things that they did well, things to build on as they move forward. All right, so coming out of the timeout, Moritz is in shotgun again. Got a man in motion, takes the snap. Quick pass out to his left, which is dropped. It might be, okay, good. Okay, the referee called it incomplete, but for a moment there, it looked like it may have been backwards or lateral. Unfortunately for Tyrone Oden, picked it up right in the end zone. It's ruled an incomplete pass, so 2nd down and 10 here for the Irish. See Camden Catholic so far, like a lot of high schools, really it seemed to be more of a pass-first type of offense. It's harder to execute consistently year after year because your personnel changes, but it's definitely something the players probably like to play. All right, so we got held there, sacked from behind, fumble, recovered by Camden Catholic, but again, Jabril Barksdale, sack on the play. We've got a flag. We'll see what the call is here, but man, out of nowhere, Jabril with speed just crushes the quarterback, forces the fumble, recovered by the Irish. As it stands right now, it's going to be a loss of about 8 yards on the play. See the referees looking at Coach Morrell. Looks like they're most likely going to just decline the penalty. Yes, we got a chop block against Camden Catholic with the loss of 8. Morrell will just rather have them lose the down at the same time, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 17 here for the Irish with 10:35. Clock moving here in the second quarter. But again, Barksdale having a game tonight. And that's what they expected from him. So when you talk to the coaching staff, I mentioned this last week, he's about as nice a kid as you'll ever meet. So the big challenge with him wasn't necessarily the physical, it was the mental, getting him, to get that edge that sometimes is needed here in the game of football. So Moritz takes the snap. Now he's looking to his right, rolls out, holds on to it, tries to escape. Now he throws it complete out to about the 26-yard line. And it's going to be about 5 yards short here of the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th and about 5 here for the Irish. So again, good job by the West Effort secondary. Kept everything in front. Moritz does a good job of scrambling and finding an open man. He was called on the play, I believe, by Anzir Pagan. Again, I've mentioned his name a few times, a freshman here for Camden Catholic. But deep in their territory, even though down 29-0, going to have to punt here. And again, Moritz punting, high snap, is able to handle it. West Effort not looking for the block. Short punt lands at about the 48-yard line, bounces to the West Deptford 41. So it'll be 1st and 10 Eagles here. And you'll probably really see, already West Deptford has just been it's been a major ground attack. Haven't even completed a pass here. Haven't needed to, and probably running. We don't get official stats here at this game. We don't have a crew like that, but I guess got to be averaging close to 8 to 10 yards a carry here so far, if not more. There you see Coach Morrell here at the 40-yard line, calling in his play to Tyrone Oden. Last week, you could tell West Deptford was really utilizing most of the play clock, trying to shorten the game a little bit, trying to maintain that pace and tempo, especially against a team like Woodbury that wants to get it and move fast. Can be a little bit disruptive to the flow of what the other team is trying to do. All right, so we got Davis actually set out wide here. Tyrone Oden, Mike, and Davis now in motion, coming back in. Baglavo in a shotgun. Howard in motion. Baggs looking to pass this time. Looking to his left. He's got an open Oden at about the 20-yard line. Catches it. Touchdown, Eagles. Great pass and catch there by Baglavo to Oden. So a 58-yard touchdown pass from Corey Baglavo to Tyrone Oden, and you can see how excited he is. The student section, of course, hands crossed, but gotta be excited for what they just witnessed. So West Deptford now extends to a 35-0 lead. Clark again on for the extra point. Laxton snap, perfect. Great hold by Baglavo, and kick is good by Clark. So West Deptford with 8:55 left here in the second quarter. It's just all over the Irish. And taking a 36-0 lead. So again, on the scoring play there, to recap, Tyrone Oden with a 58-yard touchdown catch. If you're playing high school fantasy football, Oden would have been a good pick so far for this week with the 58-yard touchdown catch. And, of course, it was about a 75-yard, I'm not sure the exact yardage. I'm ballparking about a 75-yard kickoff return to start the game. So last week, West Deptford did not look explosive at all. This week, big play after big play. Coach Morrell, keys to the game for the wide receivers today was execute your assignment, one rep at a time, which has been a motto. Really trying to focus on one play, short memory, forget about the last play, don't worry about the next one, focusing on the one right now. And he also wanted them to execute the offense, and certainly on that play, it looked like a well-run pattern, good hands on it, and perfectly delivered pass by Corey Baglavo. So an active day for Clark. Probably his best kickoff of the evening. lands almost out of the end zone for another touchback. So Clark is really stretched out so far at this point of the game.
That'll be another touchback for the Fighting Irish. They will take over on the 20. Continuing with our fall sports news, your WDHS girls soccer team opened the season yesterday with a 6-1 victory over Collinswood.
It's going to be an active weekend for sports here. West Deptford boys soccer taking a trip down to Middle Township. Middle Township, traditionally a good program. West Deptford beat them in the playoffs last year, and going down there for a second game of the season. Mason Quinton with 2 goals for West Deptford against Collingswood. Have a real strong team this year, led by Quinton and Zuzulak. Got Luke Humes and back line now. You got Jake Hartman, Monte Carlo with a center back. So they're going to be a real strong squad. And the girls soccer team, of course, really good heading down to Holy Cross this weekend, or playing Holy Cross this weekend. Moritz takes a snap. Pressure's on. He's able to avoid the first tackler. Avoids another tackler. Stops to throw off his feet. Broken up on the play by West Deptford. Well done on the coverage that time is number 20, Ryder Dubois. So good pressure there by West Deptford. Moritz does a good job of evading it. He ends up throwing the ball a little bit wild, actually off his feet. And Dubois there to knock it down to bring up a 2nd down and 10 here for the Irish. So again, anytime you get in a situation with a young team down like a score like this, you're most likely not going to win. So you have to figure what is it that we're going to be, what is it that we're going to do this season, what's our identity going to be, and really try to work on those core things. You don't make up a 36-0 lead in one play. So, all right, we got Moritz now again in shotgun. We got Roberto Burgess to his right. Burgess takes the handoff, finds a little bit of space till Switansky closes them out and makes the tackle. Good job there by Alex Switansky. So it looked for a second like he was going to have a little bit of room to move there, but instead it turns out to be about a 2-3 yard loss here for the Fighting Irish. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 here. Moritz again in shotgun on their own 17-yard line. Look to his left. Let's go of it. Pass attempt is incomplete, out of bounds, and Camden Catholic again fails to move the chains. Deep in their territory, going to have to punt it back to West Deptford. So for West Deptford and Camden Catholic, they're both in the Constitution League here of the West Jersey Football League, or the Constitution Division. Haddonfield opened the season up with a win. So Moritz punt. Go down at about the 45. Odin just allows it to bounce instead of taking the fair catch. So it's going to be West Deptford ball again, starting in Camden Catholic side of the field. And back to just a regular high school cheerleading squad. Might be getting a little bit late for some of the younger girls on the from the youth cheerleaders. But in the Constitution Division here in the West Jersey Football League, top teams, Haddonfield and Camden, would probably be the preseason favorites. Camden's out 1-1, but lost a game, I believe, to somebody from Ohio. It wasn't anybody local. And we got rounded out by Haddon Heights and Sterling, and of course Camden Catholic here tonight. So this is the first division game of the season here for both teams. So we got 7:38 here in the second quarter. Aglabo under center. Hand off to Davis. Got a head of steam in front of him. Squares the shoulders up and tripped up at about the Camden Catholic 40-yard line.
David Davis with a gain of 7.
7-yard gain on the play is going to bring up 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3, West Deptford.
Of course, for West Deptford after tonight, a real tough stretch of games here, going at Camden, at Paulsboro, and then home against Haddonfield. So 2nd down and 3 here. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. With Laxton out wide. Marafa set out to the left with Baglivo here under center. Davis in motion. Hands off to Howard, coming around the end with the blocker in front. He's able to get out wide, cuts back inside. One man to beat, tracked down from behind at about the 15-yard line. So again, Howard having a night. About a 25-yard run there for Howard. It's going to be 1st and 10 West Deptford on the Camden Catholic 15-yard line. So the clock moving here, 6:10 left to go. Baglivo ready. Swetansky in the backfield, Davis in motion. Hand off to Swetansky this time, cuts out to his right, breaks the tackle, still on his feet, carrying a Camden Catholic would-be tackler down to about the 2-yard line. Good running there by Alex Swetansky, so it's going to be 1st and goal, Eagles. So again, great environment here tonight. Youth Appreciation Night. We got a huge crowd here, and of course the hometown team having a night, beating up Camden Catholic 36-0 so far here in the second quarter. So it's been a good game for all the young kids to see. So it's 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. End zone view here. Hand off to Davis, cuts back in, still on his feet, rumbles forward, touchdown, Eagles! So this time, David Davis again in short yardage, a 2-yard touchdown plunge, his 2nd touchdown of the night. Coach Morrell calls the number, he gets it done, running off that right side. Coach Morrell here, you can see smiling. It's good to see the hard work that all of these players and coaches put in, paying off tonight. You've got Clark again on for another extra point. Good snap, good hold, and Clark's kick again is good. So for West Deptford, he's going to extend its lead to 43-0 here with 4:54 left in the second quarter. Marching band warming up now. They're going to be performing at halftime. Of course, our marching band, I believe it's the 10th time now ACC champion. Obviously, year in, year out, one of the best in the area, if not the best. And again, West Deptford traditionally in the fall has always had it's had a lot of success. Between the field hockey programs, at one point, I think prior to last year, had won 5 or 6 straight South Jersey sectional titles. And the boys soccer team has won a few in the last 10 years. And there's been always a lot of success here in the fall for West Deptford. So Clark set the kick off again. So far, every one of his kicks has been a touchback. All right, Clark's kick. And the return men just watch it. Another touchback here.
Brady Clark kick into the end zone, and Camden Catholic will take over on the 20.
So we're at that point in the game now. It's 43-0 here with 5 to go in the second quarter. So we're still in the first half. So again, for Coach Morrell, you're thinking about maybe getting second string guys in, some of the younger guys in. Probably at half, give yourself a chance to get organized and make sure you got all the right personnel on the field. All right, so Moritz set. Land here, you can see stepping in, cornerback position. Snap, pitched out left, number 23, Shaheem Cook, brought down very quickly there by West Deptford. Jabril Barksdale. There on the tackle along with Switansky. Looked like Google was also there on the tackle. So a short gain, a 3-yard gain there for Camden Catholic. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. And again, so far this evening, Camden Catholic has not been able to get a first down. We've got a couple short yard plays, but it's been plagued by bad exchanges, incomplete passes, and West Deptford's defense has been ready today, that's for sure. Takes the snap, rolling to his left. Quick throw, knocked down on the play by Land. Good job there defensively. So again, Coach Morrell, you can see coaching him up there.
Pressure put on the quarterback by number 3, Will Thibodeau.
Looked like a good recovery. May have got pinched in a little bit. Maybe that's what Morrell's talking to him about. But he was able to recover and get a hand on that pass and knock it down, which brings up a 3rd down and 7 here for the Irish. Ritz again in shotgun. To his right, quick throw. Complete, tracked down by Switansky. Caught by Storm McCray, again another freshman out wide for the Irish. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 7 here for Camden Catholic. So the punting team is going to have to come back on. Moritz set the punt here. Good snap. Again, punt's going to be at about the 50. Odin's just backing up from it. It's going to take a Camden Catholic bounce down to about the 43-yard line. West Deptford will set up on the inside of the field here. 1st and 10, West Deptford. So for West Deptford, you had a real tough game last week against Woodbury. A game where they gave up a lot more yards, but in the end had a shot to win it. So there was a sense of disappointment afterwards for sure. And again, you get a young team coming in, a team where the new coach trying to rebuild a little bit. And they're doing right now what they're supposed to do. They're not giving them any hope. And again, coming out of this game hopefully with a sense of confidence, moving forward. With probably the toughest stretch of games they're going to have this season. Pivotal games that they're going to have to try to take 1 or 2 in order to make a good playoff run. All right, so Aglavell again under center. We've got a whistle here. Somebody's calling timeout. Looks like it's going to be Camden Catholic.
Whistles for timeout, Camden Catholic. 2:59 to play here in the first half.
It's their 2nd timeout, so they'll have 1 left here. Amir Vaughn getting a drink there at about the 45-yard line. Looking kind of hot, playing both sides of the ball here for the Eagles. Offensive line so far doing a great job for West Deptford. Right side of the line especially, you can see a lot of holes. Brandon Lagery, looks like he's that guard there on the right side. Last touchdown run by Davis, you can see just a huge hole getting open. All right, so timeout comes to an end. 2:59 here in the second quarter. Baglebo under center. Howard in motion. Got a flag on the play here. It didn't look good there. Yeah, it's going to be against West Deptford. The Catholic's linebackers look like they almost fake blitzed a little bit. So I praised the line, and the line with a false start here. Just on the right side, Sean Kennedy at number 55 out there for West Deptford, doing a great job tonight also. So it's going to be 1st and 15 with 2:58 to go. Baglebo pitches it out wide to Switansky. Great block there by Howard. Baglebo pushed out of bounds after a short gain. Gain of maybe about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 13. All right, 2nd down and 13. Clock moving, 2:20 left to go. Davis now takes the handoffs on the blockers, gets set up. Cuts forward, got the space in front of him. We have a flag coming all the way from the other end of the field. I'm guessing this is a hold against West Deptford. Looked like we may have had a jersey get pulled there.
Davis brought down by a Garupa fighting Irish. Flag on the play.
Yeah, that's coming back. There we have the official call finally. They got a hold against West Deptford. So again, spotted the foul penalty. He's going to put it back to about the 40-yard line for West Deptford. It's going to make it 2nd down and 13 again. So again, you can tell Coach Morrell taking his time here with the big lead going into halftime. Minute 43 left to go. 2nd and 13. Bags coming in with the play. Takes the snap. We got Davis in motion. Going back to Howard, cuts back inside. He's got a blocker in front, cuts out to his left. Still on his feet, out to the 40-yard line. Got some space in front of him out to the 30. He's got about one more guy to beat. Cuts back inside and tripped up eventually by number 6, Andrew Crawford. But again, another big gain here for West Deptford. Lawrence Howard down to the Camden Catholic 16-yard line. 1st and 10 Eagles. So again, Howard all day there has found space. So 48 seconds, clock moving, 1st and 10 here from the Camden Catholic 15-yard line. Yeah, we've got a timeout here, I think. Oh, we got a flag, okay. I thought maybe Camden Catholic looked like they maybe called the timeout prior to. You can see that's some personnel issues. So we got too many men on the field here for Camden Catholic. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Coach Morrell here giving his directives just prior to halftime. Probably want to get maybe one more score in. And then again, we'll assume going into the second half that you'll begin to get some other guys in. See the West Deptford managers, as always, doing a great job. Hand off to Davis. He's got space in front. Good tackle there by Camden Catholic's number 6, Andrew Crawford. Now you got a big back coming at you with full speed. He was able to get low and cut the legs out. So it's going to be 1st and goal now from the 5. West Deptford hurrying up here. 16 seconds left, clock moving. Nobody's covering Odin on the outside. Inside handoff. Comes short of the goal line. West Deptford's going to have to call timeout here. Clock is still moving. 2 seconds. He's still calling time. Okay, now we got it. And again, if you couldn't see it on the screen, Odin was out wide. There was nobody even near him. Coach Morrell was calling, trying to get the attention. But the inside handoff comes up short, so we're going to be 1st and goal here for West Deptford. And as of now, we've got 0.5 of a second left here in the first half. So let's see what Coach Morrell does here. Again, you can see by that shot, I mean, they're not even half a football short of the goal line. Tansky gave it a good push there, but came up just short. So we're going to have one shot here. We'll see if they can just have his bags keep it, or just let's. All right, so this time it's going to be Camden Catholic with the timeout. So Camden Catholic now uses its 3rd timeout of the half. Again, it's trying to get organized.
West Deptford High School Marching Band will be debuting their new show for this season. Don't miss it.
So again, a great night here for football. Flag's not moving, very still. A little bit warm, but not too bad. Not seeing the cramping tonight that we saw last week against Woodbury. A lot of the guys are going down with cramps. Coach Morrell attributed part of that to just the temperature change. You know, when got a little bit cooler at night. You know, practicing in the warm weather. Coach Dixon also felt, you know, just the softer turf from the rain that we'd had the prior week may contributed to it. All right, so here we go. We got 1st and goal. West Deptford's going to just take the knee. Let the clock run out, up 43-0. Good classy move there by Coach Morrell. And taking all things into consideration here with a really young team on the other side, the likelihood of them being able to come back and win this game is highly unlikely. So he takes the knee. West Deptford's going to go into the half. You know, feeling really good about what they did on all sides of the ball. So now the marching band will be coming on. They'll be performing. This is actually their debut performance. So you want to stay tuned for that as the West Deptford football team now, hand in hand, heading back to the locker room. Get situated for the second half. So we'll be back at the end of halftime, ready for another second half here of West Deptford football. Place to start. Yeah.
Now, entering the field for your halftime entertainment is the 10-time tournament advance Atlantic Coast champions, our very own West Effort High School Varsity Marching Band. Our Marching Eagles are under the direction of Mr. Thomas Kershaw Jr. and are led onto the field by drum major Adam Humanis. The WDHS band would like to thank the West Effort Board of Education, the West Effort High School Administration, the West Effort band parents, and the community of West Effort Township for their continued support of the band programs of WDHS. Tonight, the band is proud to present their 2022 program entitled Drawn In, featuring music inspired by the soundtracks from international animation programs. All right, as we get ready for the second half, I've got the winning 50-50 ticket up here. The winning 50-50 ticket is number 200-103. Number 200-103. 200-103. If you're holding ticket 200-103, make your presence known and come up to the press box for your winning.
All right, back here, West Deptford. Camden Catholic now just getting out of the locker room. West Deptford set to kick off, but Camden Catholic's not on the field yet, so. So for West Deptford, a dominating first half, if you just joined us. West Deptford started the game. Tyrone Oden ran the opening kickoff back for a touchdown. On the ensuing possession by Camden Catholic, they fumbled the first exchange between center and quarterback, recovered by West Deptford, and a couple plays later, West Deptford was able to score. And that's really been the theme throughout the game. It's been a multi-pronged attack by West Deptford in the backfield. Davis having a big game again for West Deptford. Tyrone Oden had the special teams touchdown and also caught, I think off the top of my head, was a 58-yard touchdown pass from Baglivo. Lawrence Howard's got a big game in the backfield. He's probably over 100 yards, I'm just guessing, in the end zone, and so has Alex Witansky. So it's been a real team effort here in the first half. All three levels have been playing a great game, including special teams. So for Camden Catholic, of course, I've made mention quite a few times here, very young team here, starting mostly underclassmen and an incredible number of freshmen and sophomores for a varsity football team. But they do have an experienced coach, a guy who's had a lot of success, Dwayne Savage, over at Camden High School. So again, at a Catholic school, have the ability to really bring in kids from different areas and slowly build the program up. And more than any other sport, it's more difficult probably than any other sport to play as a freshman and sophomore because of the physical nature of the game of football. So in the second half here, we will have a running clock. You know, NJSIAA rules. If you're up more than 35 points in the second half, the clock doesn't stop, other than just changes of possession. So we'll move quickly here. We're already off to a slow start as we're waiting for Camden Catholic to take the field here. Doing this for a number of years, and unlike every other sport, I have absolutely no idea how long a football halftime is. They put 15 minutes up on the clock. Usually that 15 minutes winds down. Then eventually you'll see one team come out, and they'll put another 3 minutes up on the clock, and maybe another team will come out. Sometimes there's a little bit of jockeying for position where one team will wait for the other first. But this one especially seems to be long here. So Clark will be set to kick off. I know Morrell said the other day he doesn't even want halftime. And again, like any other sport, I mean, it's such a slowdown. I mean, they'd be all geared up to go, and literally it's like 25 minutes of not playing, and have to get a quick 2-minute warm-up. Just other sports just wouldn't seem to wouldn't really work here. But so we got Clark kicking off. Every kick so far tonight, including this one here, is going to be a touchback. And again, Clark so far this season is showing why he's a Division I kicker. So for Camden Catholic here, struggled in the first half offensively, especially. No first downs for the Irish. Have a few turnovers and have really struggled to just be coordinated on offense. A number of fumbled exchanges. I mean, their biggest play from scrimmage was probably on a 3rd and 17. They had about a 10-yard pass. And so they've really struggled. And Moritz showed some courage in the backfield. He's hanging in there. He's running tough. He's missed on a couple passes, but for an underclassman, he's really showing some guts out there. Now for West Deptford, we'll see how we start out here. We do have some of this. Looks like the starters are going to come out here. A lot of the starters, at least for the first possession. Defense was highlighted by Jabril Barksdale, who was all over the field for the Eagles. So again, we got a handoff here to start. Tackle on the play there by number 2, Zach Google. And we got some late flags here, so it looks like we're going to have a personal foul on somebody. And again, with a game in the score out of hand like this, the last thing you want to see is guys taking personal fouls here. So it's going to be against West Deptford. And for Coach Morrell, he's not going to be happy. And again, I'm looking at Coach Morrell. He is not happy right now. And, you come out 43-0 at the half. You get to stuff the guys on first down here, and then you give up a 15-yard after the play penalty. So not a good penalty there for the Eagles. Get the close-up here of Coach. He's calmed down now. He's just trying to maybe find out what happened, but maybe calmly try to tell him, not a good play here in this situation here. So, again, now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 36. In motion for Camden Catholic. Moritz keeps it up the fake handoff. Pushes forward for about maybe 2 yards. It's going to be brought down there. Looks like Zach Google there on the tackle. So gain of about 2 on the play is going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Second down and 8. Moritz in shotgun. In motion for Camden Catholic. Fakes the handoff again, decides to keep. Makes the read, plunges forward to about the 40-yard line. Tackled again by Zach Google. So gain of about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 here for the Irish.
3rd down for the Eagle defense.
So again, the only first down Camden Catholic has gotten, it was on that personal foul there by West Deptford. So 3rd and 6, clock moving, 8.5 left here in the 3rd quarter. 4 out wide for Camden Catholic. Looking to his left, under pressure, escapes the first tackler, completes the pass. Actually, incomplete pass. It looked like he had it at first, freshman Scott Freeman. But Moritz again scrambled out of pressure, found the man late. Probably should have been caught. And that's going to bring up another 4th down here for Camden Catholic. And Moritz, who's been punting, is holding the side here. We'll see what they elect to do. I mean, again, down this much, I think they might be going for it here, 4th down. All right, so we got a 4th down and 6 for Camden Catholic. Moritz now takes the snap, looking to his left, now back to his right, under pressure again, tries to go downfield, he's got no choice at 4th down. Is it incomplete, almost intercepted on the play by Lawrence Howard, who broke off of his man at last second. Would have been a great play by him. But for West Deptford, it actually works out better that he didn't catch it, because they're going to turn it over on downs, and it's going to be West Deptford ball on the Camden Catholic 40-yard line. So coming onto the field, looks like West Deptford's going to have its starters out there. Maybe you just want to give them that first drive, keep them sharp. And again, you want to get your team calloused. You got a lot of big games coming up here against some tough opponents. So you still got Baglevo at quarterback, Switanski at fullback with both Odin and with Davis and Howard at the Lawrence Howard be at the wing back here. Rafa set out his tight end. Odin out wide at the 40-yard line. Handoff this time to Davis. He's got a blocker in front of him. Surveys, squares the shoulders up. Brought down by number 2, Scott Freeman, a freshman at the Camden Catholic 21-yard line. First down, Eagles. And you can see Davis. He's very patient there with his running. Just allows that blocker to get in front of him. When he turns it upfield and plants that foot, he gets a good head of steam. And again, at 6'2", 245, it's a big body coming at you. Not a bad play there by the freshman Scott Freeman to bring him down at the 31-yard line. So again, 1st and 10 West Deptford. Handoff again to Davis. Cuts back up, still on his feet. A number of Camden Catholic players waiting for him. And he's going to be brought down at about the 28-yard line. So it's going to be loss of about 2 for West Deptford. West Deptford taking its time, of course. And again, with the clock constantly running, we're already down to 5 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. And again, probably a good rule here by the NJSIAA. Get it down 43-0 in the second half, or any game, it's unlikely that you're going to be coming back. So just to keep the clock moving, keep the scores somewhat closer. As a result, minimize injuries here. So Baglevo does look to his right there. Completes a pass to Odin, shakes off the first defender. So just a quick pass out to about the 24-yard line. So gain of about maybe 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. So not a bad job there by Baglevo. Good throw, good catch. Getting a little bit of it back here. And again, for West Deptford, you're thinking about your next game. You're thinking about getting better for each week. And it's not a bad idea. You're going to take some quick passes here. And work on a couple things. So you got Baglow now in a shotgun situation, 3rd down and 7. Takes a snap, got a little bit of pressure on him. Almost intercepted. Good play there by number 12, Azir Pagan, a freshman. Made a good read on that, made a break on the ball, but Marafa was at least able to get a hand on it and knock it down. So now they're on the 23-yard line. You're going to bring in your kicker, Brady Clark. I think it's more the 24-yard line. So we're looking at about a 41-yarder here for Brady Clark. And again, he's had a great game so far. We know he's got the leg for it. And again, you're just trying to, it's good to work on these things. Great snap. Clark's kick is definitely has the distance, and it's good. So for Clark, makes the 41-yard field goal there look pretty easy. That thing had some leg underneath it. So again, for West Deptford, you can see the approach Coach Morrell has this year. You know, if you can grind it out, move the chains, maintain possession, you've got a great weapon with the kicking game and the special teams. And really showing tonight. So with that kick, West Deptford extends the lead to 46-0. And again, the clock does stop after scores. So again, special teams player of the week. We got a battle here, West Deptford. Go Tyrone Oden with the big kick return, or could go with Clark again. Every kickoff's been a touchback. He's made every extra point. Now throw on top of it a 41-yard field goal. That's not your average field goal for your high school kicker. So the kickoff coverage teams had an easy night. Kick returners for Camden Catholic, really. I mean, as soon as the ball's off the tee, I mean, they're not even moving. They're just allowing it to go over their heads. And again, another touchback for Clark.
Another touchback for Clark.
So for West Deptford now, see some different players now enter onto the field for West Deptford. We get the second defensive possession, I guess we'll call it here, for the Eagles. And you'll see that a lot over the years. You know, West Deptford had some incredibly strong teams over the last 20 years or so, and it wasn't uncharacteristic with Coach Folsom and Coach Morrell in the years he's been here to give his starters in a game like this the first series on both sides of the ball, and then take them out. Camden Catholic, of course, going young. They're going to stay young, right? This is an opportunity for them to get some continued experience. So Moritz still in at quarterback. Rolls out to his right. Met immediately by a West Deptford player in the grasp there. So that's going to be a sack for West Deptford. So stepping onto the field there is number 3, Will Bilodeau, with the big sack. So Moritz tried to get outside. Bilodeau does a great job there, number 3, of stringing him out. And eventually wraps up, makes the tackle, doesn't let go. And big loss there for Camden Catholic. A 9-yard loss, going to bring up 2nd down and 19. New guys in there, number 70, Tommy Byer at guard. Number 24, Aiden Green at corner. And it looks like at this point, too, Camden Catholic's going to have a new quarterback in there. This is number 16, Keith Council, another freshman. And it's going to be a false start. Maybe just be for a play. Moritz is still on the sideline, staying next to the coach. He's been pretty banged up so far this game. He's holding his side on the previous possession. So Moritz might be done for the night. We'll keep an eye on that. All right, so it's going to be 2nd down and 24 here for the Irish. And again, new quarterback in. Right-handed out, looks to his left, quick throw out wide. Complete to number 14, Storm McCray. Bilodeau again out there on the tackle.
Storm McCray, the Camden Catholic, driven out of bounds by Will Bilodeau and Aiden Green. That's the final play of the third quarter.
Aiden Green also in on that tackle. So again, running clock here. That's the final play here in the third quarter. And we're going to start the fourth quarter for Camden Catholic with a 3rd and 26. So I did get confirmation. Our field hockey team won late today against a very strong Collingswood team, 1-0. A great way to start the season. And this weekend, a couple big games coming up. We got the girls soccer against Holy Cross. I got a scouting report from one of their coaches at halftime. Got a very strong striker from the other team, but a game hopefully, they play solid. They should win. And on the boys soccer side, going down to Middle Township, always a team with size and trying to get a good road win here. With boys and girls soccer having a big week. They got Haddonfield on Monday, and they got Heights, I believe, next week. And Sterling, they got the tough part of the schedule coming up early. And again, the tennis team off to a great start also. And the cross-country squad getting their first run tomorrow afternoon, I believe. All right, so 3rd and 26 here. Ball's on the 4-yard line. Trying to roll out. Going to his left. He's got to get rid of it here, and he doesn't. Let's see if they ruled an incomplete pass or a fumble. Still no call. They're ruling it a fumble, as it looks like. Okay, now the umpire's finally calling it incomplete. Now we got a flag on the play also. I mean, Google jumped on the ball, but, I mean, the whistle wasn't blowing. I'm not sure what the call is going to be here. Referee is smiling. Okay, intentional grounding against Camden Catholic, which is going to result in a safety. So, tough call there with the situation. I mean, he was getting sacked. You can make the argument that, his motion was disrupted as a result of the sack, that the intent wasn't just to throw it away. But, in the end, 2 points for West Effort. It's going to put it up 48-0. So for West Effort here, clock's still moving. They're going to get the ball back here, 48-0. And we'll probably see some new names in the backfield here, some younger guys getting their first chance here on the varsity field. So again, your coaching staff here, you're up a lot, but it's important now that you make sure you get the right personnel on the field. You're getting some guys now who aren't used to getting minutes, so you got to keep organized. You see Tommy Jake getting guys out there. Google now getting into the huddle here for special teams. A return of some sort. See if Camden Catholic chooses the punt or kick off here. All right, so Moritz is going to be punting here for Camden Catholic. They got Oden back to return for West Effort, also number 47. That's 47 here. Or 87, I'm sorry, that's Laxton. So West Effort's going to be picked up by Howard at about the 50. He's going to shake past the first couple tacklers. Still going here. Wrapped up there and by number 13 eventually of Camden Catholic, Kavere Anderson. We do have a flag on the play here. I'm curious to see what this is. Flag was thrown along the West Effort sideline here. So
Jalen Scott, please report to the press box.
So we're going to have some new players on the field here for West Deptford.
A face mask penalty against Camden.
So we got a face mask. And again, it was called from far away. It threw me off a little bit, but
15-yard penalty.
big penalty again, going to give West Deptford prime field position, which they've had throughout this entire game. So it looks like Zach Google now is going to be quarterbacking here for West Deptford.
That'll be a first down, West Deptford at the 38-yard line.
Got Andre English out at wide receiver. Of course, a fan favorite of everybody. You'll never meet a more positive kid, great energy, Andre English. So Google under center here. So you got number 24, Aiden Green in the backfield. Google's going to roll to his left and keep it. Still cuts back up the field. He's got some space. Sheds some tacklers. Still going. Touchdown, Eagles. So Zach Google's first run of the season takes it 39 yards for a West Deptford touchdown. Great job there by West Deptford. Zach Google got to be excited. See Tommy Jacobowski meeting him on the sideline, feeling good. Yeah, it's great to see a kid get that sort of accomplishment. A little winded, probably from the emotion of it. It's his first high school touchdown. Of course, Clark now on for the extra point. Tough snap there. Kick is good. Zach Google in class, and football players on Friday wear their jerseys, especially pep rally. They got the ties on, and Zach Google had arguably the worst tied tie I've ever seen. It was so poorly tied, I thought he was actually creating a new sort of knot. I'd never seen it before. But great kid, great effort there. He's had a solid game on both sides of the ball. He started the second half here with 2 straight tackles, and now busts a big run here on his first play from scrimmage. So West Deptford's still rolling here. See the sideline. It's always great to be on that sideline there when you're having this kind of game. Everybody's contributing.
Jalen Scott, please report to the press box. Jalen Scott, please report to the press box.
So Camden Catholic here got 7 minutes remaining. And again, you can tell they're probably going to have a tough season. So just going to have to weather the storm. Anytime you're a part of a program that's going this young, you're going to have some rough spots. And for West Deptford, I mean, they have a ton of seniors. I mean, you talked to Coach Morrell before the year. What he liked about his team was the senior experience they had, and they thought he had great leadership. And of course, West Deptford runs a great program, so they're seasoned. They know what they're doing, and a young team against a very experienced program here. It's been a tough night for the Irish. All right, Clark's kick this time is going to bounce into the end zone. So West Deptford again, got different personnel in here. We're trying to make sure we get all these young players recognized. So you get defensive end now. You got number 81, John Trexler, on the ball. See, it's 68 in there. Looked at maybe left guard, left tackle. Seth Hidalgo. Got Corey Ratcliffe in. Looks like defensive end. Corey's brother Brandon, of course, is kicking at Delaware. Doing a great job so far for them. All right, so Camden Catholic now takes it out wide. Roberto Burgess there, sophomore out of Camden Catholic. That's the best run that Camden Catholic has had so far this evening, about 11 yards for the Irish first down. Of course, for the younger players of West Deptford here, it's an opportunity to make a play on film, try to stand out a little bit. You know, linebacker now, you got Caleb Jackson, sophomore, 61. I'm sorry, 21, I apologize. First and 10 here for the Irish. Ball on their own 35-yard line. Handoff brought down in the backfield immediately. All right, brought down, you can tell, by John Trexler. Makes the play and lets everyone know. Solid celebration there by John Trexler. They love the emotion. You know, he's taking advantage of his moment. So tackle for a loss, about a 3-yard loss in the play. It's going to bring up second down and 13. Also in there, you got Jacob Lang, number 45, junior. All right, so we got second down and 13 here for the Irish. My man Andre English, number 35, in on the play. You want to key in on him. Andre also wrestles for West Deptford. Play out wide. Tripped up from behind, fumbled on the play, recovered by Camden Catholic. At about the 46-yard line, it's probably going to be enough. I'm looking here. It looks like it's good enough for the Camden Catholic first down. But my eyes have failed me. It's about half a yard short. We do have an injured Camden Catholic player there. Again, there you can see number 35, Andre English. Andre, if anybody goes to West Deptford, they know Andre, 5'9", 170-pound senior. You know, one of the teachers' favorites, always bringing the positive energy in school. Last year, he got to wrestle a little bit, had a great win against a kid from Sterling. Talked to the wrestling coaches. Everybody was just so happy for him. You know, just strong as an ox, man. He's supposed to be very good in the weight room. So great to see Andre English getting his chance here. Big Seattle Seahawks fan, too. Don't ask me how that happened, but he loves the Seahawks. Having a bad day, Andre's going to give you a nice big hello every morning. You can count on that. The clock stopped here. Looks like an injured player, maybe cramping up a little bit. Looks like it's difficult to see. There's a lot of Dr. Gehring, it's a coach is standing around. So just setting the scene, another great night here Friday night in West Deptford, the usual. Got the young kids on the far end playing over by the field hockey field where they like to play under a little bit of the glow of the lights. Middle school kids, of course, are under the bleachers. I can hear them screaming and carrying on. The senior student section, of course, was filled pretty good tonight. So again, for West Deptford, important here, you know, get a good lead, get a good win. Gain some momentum next week going against a really strong Camden team. Obviously, Camden bringing in players from different parts of the area. Very strong, and you want to go out there and give them a good, strong fight here. Again, if they can shorten the game, bust a couple plays, turn them over a couple times, you know, they can definitely pull off that upset. All right, so the Camden Catholic player is up. Nice round of applause for him. Had a difficult time putting some weight on his one leg here, so hopefully he's okay. All right, so we have four minutes remaining. Going to be 3rd down and 1 here. Band kicking off as they do here. 4 minutes left. The traditional "Why are you so blue?" Hand off to number 22. Brought down from behind on the play, number 30, James Lorman. Great tackle there from behind. Again, you can see the energy. That's a loss there, so it's going to bring up 4th down and about 4 here for Camden Catholic. Good read there by Lorman. He stretched it out and then came up and made a nice fundamental tackle there. Clock running, of course. 3 left to go here in the game. There's the snap. Looking to his right. Pass complete. Number 2 cuts out wide. He's going the distance here. This is Scott Freeman, a freshman. Touchdown Irish. So hanging in there with 2:40 left to go. Camden Catholic, it's a 59-yard touchdown play. Touchdown there to Scott Freeman, a freshman. So again, showed some athleticism there as a freshman. Made some nice moves there in the open field. Narrows the score 55-6, but of course clock's still running here. See if Camden Catholic goes for 2. I mean, at this point, probably more of what you want to work on. I would just kick the extra point here. They haven't had a chance to use their kicking game here tonight. No point in giving away a 2-point play you might use in the future. So here we go. So Camden Catholic on for the extra point. Matthew Coolio. Sorry, Matthew Kilich looks like on the kick. It's going to be no good.
Extra point attempt is blocked. That'll make the score 55-6 with 96 ticks left on the clock.
So for West Deptford, I mean, again, you got a different lineup in. You can see Coach Morrell here really trying to coach the kids up, trying to figure out what happened. And again, this is why these snaps are important for young players here. You know, you might not get that many here on a Friday night. You know, you might be a little bit nervous. It's the first time with the crowd here. So it's a good coachable moment. Coach Morrell just trying to clarify probably responsibilities within coverage there. All right, so the kick return team setting up here. And again, as you just saw earlier, Odin took the opening kickoff back for a touchdown. So we'll see if Camden Catholic maybe squib kicks here or does something a little bit different. So as a coach, these games for West Deptford, it's a great game. You win. You know, you always feel good, too, when you get a lot of guys in because everybody now feels a part of it. So, you know, everybody goes home feeling good after a game like this on the West Deptford side. So squib kick this time. It's going to be picked up by Laxton, showing some speed up past the 35, now to the 40 to 45. Runs over the kicker at the end there. And nice play there by the kicker, Matt Kilich. And but a good return there by Laxton. Picks up the squib kick out past midfield. So it's going to be 1st and 10 West Deptford. Actually, maybe it's right on the midfield line there. So good return there by Laxton. All right, so West Deptford's got a new quarterback in, number 12. I apologize, number 12. Your name's on. You must be a freshman. Name's on the back of the jersey. You're not on the roster. So let me give you a shout out next week here. So again, West Deptford going really young, really deep here. Handoff there now to number 8. Cuts back upfield. Gain of maybe a yard on the play, but a good hard run. It'll be 2nd down and about 9 here for West Deptford. Again, 35 seconds left here. So most likely if they snap, it'd be the last play from scrimmage. Yeah, it looks like they're going to allow this clock to wind down. So for West Deptford, again, getting their first win of the season here, convincing win, 55-6 over the Irish. So at this point, West Deptford will hold the 1-0 win record in school meetings here. This is the first time they've ever played each other. So good win here for West Deptford. You know, Camden Catholic, as we said, in a rebuilding year with a lot of young guys getting a lot of experience. Maybe not quite ready for the varsity level, but West Deptford does what it has to do. It gets the win. And now next week, they're going to be on the road with a Saturday game at Camden. So again, pivotal stretch for West Deptford with Camden, Paulsboro coming up in the next couple weeks, and then Haddonfield after that. So for our, see, good handshake here. Got some good Donikoff there coming through. But this will be it here for the night. So from West Deptford TV 8 and Ray Kirshner Productions. I would thank and shout out to all the students who, of course, are doing a great job. We had multiple camera shoot tonight with wireless cameras, so for the first time, really able to get some different footage. But a great job by the crew tonight. And again, hopefully we'll be. I'm not sure if we're filming next week because it is on the road, but you know, check back later on. And we'll, you know, next Saturday we'll have it up if we're, you know, we're going to be streaming it. So. Thanks for watching tonight. Final score, West Deptford 55, Camden Catholic 6. Enjoy your weekend.
Quick correction on your way out. Next week's game is Saturday at 1 p.m. at Camden. The Saturday afternoon game at Camden next weekend.
Pretty early, man.